been thinking a lot about how a brand makes you feel, or how things make you feel when you engage with us, when you come to Plankbridge and you have a look around and you do the workshop tour. So a very good example of that is that about 3-4 months ago, a Land Rover turned up outside, and we weren't expecting visitors. They came in and they said that they'd seen us at Chelsea about a year ago. They'd like to have a look around the workshop. So they came into the showroom, and we set off on I always ask if you'd like to do the full tour or if you'd like to go straight to look at a few huts. So we did the full tour, and Jonesy joined us, a freelance designer that works with us from time to time. And about halfway around the workshop, we were looking at a hut that we had in progress, and they told us a little bit about what they were after. They wanted it to feel unique and very cozy and warm, and double bed, kitchen, bathroom. And as we were talking, the magic started to happen, and Jonesy and I, we sort of started to say, well, you could do this, that, and the other. And then gradually it evolved into the hut that we've just finished, and it's going to be delivered next week. The magic that happened on that day when they turned up unannounced, and we walked around and we started talking about, the chap had an old vintage Land Rover, and it evolved into having a copper bath on a deck, and then there were doors that slid open, and you go out of the sliding doors into a copper bath, and then you had the option of, because he had a Land Rover, a vintage Land Rover, I said, well, I love the canvas that they used to put on the back of a series Land Rover. So we're having made canvas sides that rolled out, and then they've got a glass panel in the back, like you'd have on the back window in the back of the cover of a Land Rover. And they wanted the inside to have a particular colour to the oak or the chestnut on the joinery. So there's a trick you can do to give a ferrous finish to anything with tannin in it. So it reacts with the tannin, and it gives it that lovely blue black, like a gunmetal black, to the timber. And the overall effect of the whole package of that magic of the day that they turned up unannounced, and we had the workshop tour, and we came back into the showroom and we did the drawings and worked it up into the hut that you see today, is part of, it was a big part, is the main part of why we do what we do and why we love doing what we do. And when we were in there the other day, they came back to have a look before delivery. They came to look, and they were visibly overwhelmed by how we had fulfilled their brief. And we went inside, and the way that the fridge works, there's a really neat shelf that's mug depth, so you can put your mugs underneath, and it's all hidden away and really neat. And yet it has that reclaimed feel, because we've used random width reclaimed timber. We cut the faces off of old beams, and the most extraordinary reclaimed timber we will convert and give that reclaimed lining. As we were in there, I said it feels to me, I mean, it'll feel different to everybody that goes in there, but it feels to me like the early scene of Lord of the Rings almost, and the hut is actually going into the woods near a lovely house in Surrey. But it's going into the woods. There's a den really to stay in over the weekends and things. And the Lord of the Rings theme really struck me, and I said it. I can picture Strider, who later became Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, and that's what it meant to me, and it evokes all of those. For me, the huts themselves, actually, with their curved roofs and the iron wheels, makes me think of childhood stories. And if only we could bottle the energy of that day when they came to see their finished hut. It really, really illustrates why we do what we do. I've got hundreds of customer stories like that, but I can share that from deliveries that we've done to extraordinary places, and through to magic cuts like that one we've just created. And it's a testament to the team that are here, that love their work and are very, very skilled at what they do. So more stories like that to come. Until the next time, bye.